everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful on this beautiful Tuesday. Today is our last trip to Toledo of the year.
Oh, yes, your basketball team after
Yes.
a decisive win last night. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. We played Columbia Central. Columbia was down. They had a few kids out with an illness, so normally it'd be a much closer game. But yeah, the girls played well last night.
Yeah, both
And
teams.
I was going to say shout out to the concession stand at Columbia Central. First time I've had a chance in the county to try the new BC pizza, which is
Oh, yeah.
so popular up north. So
Yes.
it was very good.
Yeah, I'm
and the-
anxious to try BC pizza.
It's good.
Yeah.
And the concession stand staff, very nice. So
Yes.
shout out to Columbia, wonderful hospitality.
35 degrees right now in Jackson, a somewhat warm day today. Rain and snow showers here and there, drizzle possible, rain showers, 43 and breezy today. And then we'll see temperatures drop, possibly get an inch or two of snow later in the week. So
Did you watch the Monday Night Football playoff game?
I did. It was likely the last game of the Steelers quarterback.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mike Tomlin, the coach.
That too.
Well, he can't get fired. Steelers haven't won a playoff game since 2017, believe it or not.
Yeah, and that was the lowest scoring playoff game ever
Really?
for the losing team, 6 points.
Really? Huh. It's hard
Yeah.
to believe.
Yeah.
Hard to believe. Yeah, not a great showing for Aaron Rodgers in the Steelers. So it gets more exciting next weekend for sure.
I think all the other NFL wildcard games over the weekend were very exciting.
They were decent. Yeah,
they're
they
great.
were pretty
They
good.
were all decided in the last 2 minutes
Yeah,
of the
they
game.
were pretty good.
Other sports news last night, the Red Wings raised the jersey of Sergei Fedorov. They retired his number. Do you know what his number was?
91.
91. He was going to be 90. He was going to choose 90, but he didn't want to have the 0 on his back.
Oh, interesting. Remember he was dating that young model that maybe wasn't of age?
Anna Kournikova.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right, the tennis player.
yeah.
I said model, didn't I? I meant tennis player.
He,
Enrique Iglesias.
Really?
We have like 4 kids now.
Really? I didn't know you were so up to speed on that.
I'm a big fan.
A big fan. I was watching the David Rice show, and our Detroit sports fanatic Adam Bragenzer, he mentioned that this is the best Red Wings team he's seen in about 15 years. And he also predicted that the Detroit Pistons were going to the Eastern Conference Finals. So
There we go.
I'm with Adam.
Fedorov arrived. He apologized to fans because he left, the Red Wings in
Right.
2003. But he rode out. They opened up the Zamboni doors, and he rode out in a Corvette.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. More sports news. Brooks Koepka, one of your favorite golfers. Not really. He is going to be welcomed back to the PGA Tour. He has to donate $5 million to a charity of his choice.
That's the least of it.
That is the least of it. But he's made so much money over on that Live Tour that it's really chump change to Brooks. I think he'll be welcomed back, and even though people may not like him, people will like having him back because it's good for the tour.
The Athletic reporting this morning that this is going to cost him $85 million to come back. And this invitation from the PGA is extended to only 3 other players that had to meet certain criteria.
Sure.
They had to win, they had to do this, they had to do that. Bryson DeChambeau, John Rahm, and Cameron Smith are the only 3 eligible players. We don't know. They have until February 2nd to decide whether they will come back. Koepka will be back in the Farmers Insurance. The PGA actually the season starts today in Hawaii, and then he'll be back also for the Waste Management in Phoenix.
If I was Cam Smith, I'd figure out a way to come back. We've watched him on the Live Tour, and he looks like he is in absolute hell out there. I mean, he looks like he's not
He's a very little guy.
Yeah, he is little. Abraham answers very little, too.
He's got kind of that mullet.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's the young folks like that.
Yesterday, it was the annual mullet contest in Pennsylvania, in Harrisburg. It was a Pennsylvania Farm Show.
Oh, look at that fella.
Yeah, this,
That looks like Owen from Jim's hockey team.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the tattoo. That's a nice touch. I don't think it's legal to get a tattoo on a kid that's 10.
Probably not. I think it's
No.
a temporary bar. Oh, there's a good one.
Yeah, not the winner, though. The winner was 10-year-old Drew Fleshcut.
Wow.
And there he is, dressed as Joe Dirt.
Flesh cut?
Flesh Cut.
That's a hell of a last name.
Yeah. Drew Fleshcut. Fleshcut.
Flesh. I like flesh cut.
Flesh Cut. And he's got a fresh cut. And Joe Dirt had the trademark mop, and there it is.
What state did you say this was in?
Pennsylvania.
Really? Oh, very good.
Yesterday at the farm show.
Two huge games on JTV this week. Tonight we have Springport at Concord in a boys matchup. This is a heavyweight matchup. Both these teams are really good. Anxious for this game. Live coverage tonight, 6:45 p.m. at the Matt Lehman Sports Complex in beautiful downtown Concord, Michigan. And then on Thursday, another huge game. This will be a sellout crowd, I bet. Michigan Center and Grass Lake will meet for the first time this year. The two top teams in the Cascades Conference and two state contenders, so it should be a great game. A lot of future college basketball players out on the court on Thursday, and that game will start at 6, or coverage starts at 6:45. Game should start around 7 o'clock, so tune into that Thursday night. And for photos and highlights from more area games, visit jtv.tv, including last night we had Napoleon girls. They picked up a nice W over, I believe they played Vandercook Lake last night. So shout out to the Lady Pirates. Oh, excuse me, they played Addison. You know, Addison, Columbia Central beat Addison earlier in the year, 87-1. Napoleon, easy victory over Addison. Napoleon's back in action tonight. The girls will play Homer High School. And congratulations to the Napoleon. I like the Napoleon jerseys.
Yeah, new uniforms
Yeah, I
this
like
year.
those. Very nice. Very nice. Congrats to Naptown.
Big MLK weekend with the Martin Luther King Jr. Day coming up. We have a number of celebrations in our community. On Friday, it is the Chamber Breakfast at 7:30 at the Keeley Parks American One Event Center. And tickets are $80 per person. And I believe you can still get them. Visit JacksonChamber.org. Saturday, we get a big night. The NAACP will have their MLK event at the City Center in Jackson. This event will feature Pastor James Hines as the keynote speaker. And also, they will celebrate students who participated in the 16th annual MLK Art and Essay Contest. Everyone's welcome. You don't even have to make a reservation. It's $30 at the door. And everyone's asked to bring a book for a book drive that is raising books for students. They're looking for books by black authors and black subject matters, and then they'll be passed out Monday to area kids.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, a lot going on. We'll be at most of the events and looking forward to that. Starting with Friday morning, we will be at the breakfast over at the American One. You know, on Saturday we went to West Point Lounge and took someone there for the first time. So that your new friend, actually, Scott Stein, we took him to try out the burger. And, you know, when we have a place like West Point for burgers in town, it makes me wonder what's wrong with people that would maybe order this from Applebee's. Did you pay attention to this yesterday?
I couldn't believe it. I almost got sick watching it.
I know. They're pouring cheese on a plate.
It's disgusting.
And then they cut the sandwich in half, and then they put the sandwich on the cheese. This is like if you've been drinking.
That's America, though. That's how
It is.
That's
It's
what Europeans think of America.
Yeah.
And this is what's wrong with our society as a whole, Brandon.
Yeah, can you imagine going to Europe and saying, can you bring me like a cheeseburger stacked with all kinds of stuff, and then just kind of put it in, have it swim in a plate of melted cheese.
And mix the cheese brands up a little bit. Let's put Swiss in. Just put whatever you got on the floor, scrape it up, and pour it onto a plate, and then charge me 2 for $20.
I
And
want to
let's
say,
party.
speaking of West Point, I want to say hi to Kay Lammers, who watches our show.
And I want to say hi to
Morning, Kay.
Cheryl because Cheryl was working at West Point.
Again?
Cheryl works. She told me she was working 6 days a month.
She retired.
She works 6 days a month.
Kay, I sent you an email, but it bounced back. I don't know what happened. But Don McCrum sent us an ad, I'll have to find it, of the opening night of West Point in 1936.
Really?
Yeah. So the Lammers family celebrate the anniversary of the West Point
Very
as
nice.
it relates to their family,
Okay.
which is like 70 years.
Wow.
So
Yeah, our table was having a deep conversation about the moon landing.
the moon landing?
Yeah, the moon landing. I know you hate when I bring that up. The table was split, and I asked Cheryl what her thoughts were, and she said, "Don't bring me into this."
Smart answer. Yes, of course, we actually did land on the moon.
And we're not going to get into that right now, Bart. But right now, I want to tell you why we love living in Jackson. Presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And today we're highlighting the J.C. Potter Center at the Jackson College. It's a premier performing arts venue featuring 3 distinct theaters designed for a variety of performances, including Broadway-style productions, concerts, and local showcases. And the next event coming up is Three Dog Night, which is Friday, January 16th at the Potter Center. Another reason why we love living in Jackson. Thanks to Heather and the team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Also, Jackson's 59th annual auto swap meet is coming up January 17th. That's this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1, and that is at Michigan Sports Facility, and you can check that out. You can park
Circum
at Circum at our good friends over at Circum Trucking. For more info, visit midmichigansupershows.com.
Who's on the show today?
We are going to meet our MEMIC Insurance Educator of the Month, Amber Keithley, right after this break.